Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Mom Mics and Moments with me, Priyanka. And today I'm thrilled to talk to someone who balances motherhood and entrepreneurship beautifully. She is the Senior Vice Chairperson at Fiki Flow Jaipur, founder of Toddler Time, and Director at Prasadam Jewels. Hi Shraddha, and we are so thrilled to have you on the show.
Thank you so much, Priyanka, and I'm equally excited to be a part of this podcast with you.
So Shraddha, if your 10-year-old daughter had to introduce you, what she would have said?
So, Priyanka, my 10-year-old daughter, Gayatri, she is my prized possession. And as you know, you've seen my motherhood journey so far. So, just few days back, I was just talking to her, thinking that, how she perceives me as a mother. So, we were just having a chill conversation. I thought she's going to tell me that you do this work, you do that work, and, this is what you're going to take this responsibility next year. But I was amazed. She said that, Mama, if I had to tell what kind of a mother you are, she said, I would say that you're so humble, you're so kind, you always look after me. And then she also said that, you do scold me at times, but that is because you want me to make you feel proud. And then she said that, Mama, I'm going to make you feel so proud one day. And because, I'm learning so many good things from you. I was amazed because, trust me, I was thinking that she's actually going to talk about my profession.
Right.
She's going to introduce me with the kind of work I'm doing, but she was actually introducing me the person I am. And that is what is most important, because children actually see how you are.
Right.
And that is what they become.
And then you can say that your child is always a reflection, right?
Absolutely. They're an absolute reflection of us.
That's so lovely, Shraddha.
Yeah.
Shraddha, tell me one thing. Did motherhood redefine you as a person?
So Priyanka, honestly, I wouldn't say that it redefined my success or it redefined me as a person, because I've been working ever since I was 17. So I think success. I don't know. I have never been working to see that there's going to be a success. At the age of 17, we're too young, and that's when I started working under the guidance of my father. So that is the kind of upbringing I've had, and I love working. I'm a workaholic. But when Gayatri was born, where people stopped working, I continued working. I thought that I will never take a sabbatical, never going to stop. I'm going to keep doing things, whatever I'm doing, and many new projects I started in that duration. So, redefining success, more than that, I would say that there were new avenues that I thought of exploring after she was born, thinking, keeping in mind that while she is there, let's do something where she's also involved. And then she became my inspiration to do this. And definitely, when you come back home and there's someone waiting for you, with open arms, and that is your little girl, that's the biggest success for a mother.
So, in short, she actually increased the success you were holding and also created new paths for you.
Yes, definitely.
So, tell me, what has changed in you after becoming a mother?
So, 10 years of this motherhood journey, a lot of things changed, but primarily what changed was that I was a person, I've always been a person who loves to go out and do things, but having a daughter in my life just made me realize that, I'm not stopping. So even if I had to go meet my friends, I would try to take my daughter with me initially. I would think that it's all right. And then keeping her engaged in certain things. So I'll tell you an example. Gayatri was, I think, all of 2, and that's the time when the trend of play areas started, and mothers used to take their children to play areas. And I think other cities probably had more play areas indoors, but Jaipur did not have too many, and that's when there was a reach where too many play areas started coming up in Jaipur. And that's when I realized that this is not where I want to put Gayatri, because I'm like a little finicky mother, where I thought I'm hygienic hair and all of that. So we have a garden space, and we promote a lot of outdoor play for children. That's what I like, and that's what my family prefers. So that's when I remember one day I just sent my daughter outside and I said, play. She played for a bit and came back. Then I said, how to keep her engaged. So I just gave her some sprouts, and I said, just go out and put it in the mud. So she just went outside and she just put them there and put some mud on top and came inside, and it was a usual day. After 2 days my help came and she said, दीदी वो germinate वो उग गए हैं, तो आप गायत्री को दिखाओ जाके. So I took her outside and I made her see and I said see, and she was amazed. She had that twinkle in her eye and that's when I realized ये काम ठीक है, you know.
Yeah.
Let's just put her here, रोज दे दो and keep telling her कि डालते जाओ जहाँ पे डालना है. So that's where she started spending more time in the garden, and that's where I realized that a child can actually, if you give them the right direction, they can actually be engaged in any activity. Zaruri nahi hai ki we have to just, I know play areas are also important. That's also a modern way of engaging children. And there I got the idea to start my venture Toddler Time, where we engage children in various activities. And that's where my vision changed as an entrepreneur from, selling saris and jewelry and doing small events. I started Toddler Time, where we engage children in outdoor play and learning.
And believe me, the moms are very happy
Yeah.
coming with the children.
You're
I have been a part of it.
Definitely. So this is what was more rewarding for us when we realized that mothers were supporting this kind of outdoor play environment for children.
Yeah. And I think you were the first in Jaipur.
Absolutely, we were the first ones in 2019. There was no one who was even thinking of doing such kind of events, and yeah, we got that first hand benefit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Shraddha, as we are talking about Toddler Time, we would love to know some moments which were special to you during that whole phase.
So Priyanka, back in 2019, I remember my first event that we thought was a dance workshop. So we combined dance with an activity. It was a 5-day thing. And it was literally like a gamble. We thought, so I had my working partner with me. I had my partner Neha. And both of us thought, let's do it. देखते हैं people will register or not. So this is one moment I remember. We took out a poster where people have no idea that we are into something that's related to kids. We never even introduced. Back then there were no podcast and Instagram reels to introduce yourself.
Yeah.
So we just sent it to a few mothers ki, we're doing this kind of a dance workshop and let's see. So we got 2 registrations. And then but we booked the dance instructor, and without thinking कि आगे क्या होएगा, हमने पहले की तैयारियां सारी कर ली और 2 registrations आए. And then me and Neha were like, अब no, people are not contacting us, how is it going to happen? हमने तो, so Neha was like, कोई बात नहीं, 2 बच्चों में भी कर लेंगे और 2 तो अपने हैं ही, so 4 बच्चे, we are going to just do this. So we said okay, and then we had to have at least 35 kids to make it look like a full house.
Right.
And definitely to meet our huge expenses.
Huh.
But you know what, expenses was not the one. We had a lot of passion behind doing this. Just let's just do it. कुछ भी होए, अभी हम लोग को करना ही है. Sooner or later, I remember suddenly we got calls, and so many calls we got that we were like, we had double, like
Wow.
we had 70 kids, 70 plus kids, but we couldn't take them in one go. So we thought, wow, अभी तो हम सोच रहे थे कि हम 30 बच्चे भी नहीं कर पाएंगे, and then we have now 70 kids. So immediately mid session we took out a second poster
Wow.
for the next one, and then in between that we took out a third poster. So we did 3 back-to-back workshops, and people loved it. So this was one moment I'd never forget. I think God was too kind, and maybe our intent was correct, that we just wanted
Yes.
children to have a good time. So that's one thing.
Yeah, so I would say that when your intent was good and you had a beautiful plan in mind, so I think the mothers understood the whole thing.
Yeah, and also I'd also like to tell that when you meet mothers and then they tell you that when they leave, they say, our child was so happy here, so content, they don't want to leave from here. And we have that faith in you that when we leave our child with you, there is a kind of sense of satisfaction and security. So that's the biggest achievement you get as an entrepreneur, where you are dealing with children. It's the most sensitive, part of the work.
Absolutely.
And when people trust you for your work, that's rewarding.
How beautiful is that?
Yeah.
So Shraddha, your journey started with motherhood and Toddler Time happened. Does your daughter know she was the inspiration behind the whole Toddler Time?
Yes, Priyanka, she definitely knows, and I made sure that she knows it, because that's when she would value it even more. Being that my mother's working, I am even if I'm at home, she's kind of working right outside my house, but then she's involved in some work. Having said that, she knows that she's the inspiration because she knows the story, that how I wanted to give her an outdoor play and learning experience, and then how it became a platform for more than 5,000 mothers in Jaipur. And we actually had dealt with more than 5,000 mothers in Jaipur,
Yeah,
toddler mothers. You were one of them. And so, that is something that I always wanted her to know, so that gratifying feeling the both of us have as a mother and daughter.
Yeah. And the memories you've created together.
Yeah, so many. In fact, after some time, I remember that she never wanted to even come out. She said, "How many times should I come out and do this event of yours?
So that's so nice.
Let other children do this." But then I would make sure that she comes out, at least she is. And that's why, you're building a young entrepreneur when they see you working.
So you're building a legacy, out of it.
Yeah, and that's when I've seen you also doing that. When you were working, and I've seen
Yes,
your
I
daughters
always-
helping you with little things. So we've
taken
built
that.
we've built that
So we can
foundation.
say that we are on the same path somewhere.
I think all of us mothers are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Shraddha, as we talk about parenting, one parenting trend which you would disagree with, which is happening nowadays, and one thing you would advise all the parents, according to you, that should be stopped.
So Priyanka, well, I'm no one to give an advice because I'm myself a struggling mother, I feel, and I'll always be. But I feel that there is too much material available on the net, and
Agreed.
especially on Instagram. And mothers are, all of us are too much into Instagram, and we're always scrolling in our free time. And suppose I look at one reel that's related to parenting or children, I'm going to see that on my feed. And I feel that everyone nowadays we're getting very influenced with things we see on the web, and that's when different trends have started. We see people making reels on certain things with their children. Suppose you're making something, I'm going to get influenced and make that same reel too, irrespective of thinking that what kind of a content is covered there.
Right.
So say I am not that sort of a person, my child is not that kind of a child, but because it's a trend, we just take up to it.
Yeah.
So I feel that when we do things with children, we should be very mindful and not just pick it up from the internet and start doing it. So also you mentioned about certain trends.
Yeah.
So I this is my opinion. Not to offend anybody, but I personally feel that this new trend where I happen to read about baby rave.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was amazed for once. I thought that spelling galat likhi hui hai, because growing up I understood another meaning for the word rave. Right? R-A-V-E, rave. So I thought rave is something that's a party, and something that's not that's not something that children do.
Yeah.
And as a kid, I never knew the meaning of, I've never even heard this word for that matter. And today, a 2-year-old is going to a particular place, anywhere, and the mothers are signing up for baby raves. So I asked someone, who has a younger child, and I said, "What is this about?" So they said, "This children are just dancing, and the mothers are dancing along." So I said, "Yeah, but then that's like a fun time together with children, right? That's what mothers and kids do." Said, "Why do we give the name rave
to it?"
So I feel that technically, then I looked up, in the dictionary and on ChatGPT that क्या meanings है different. So उसमें कहीं भी ऐसा नहीं था कि कुछ गलत meaning है, but this is the psyche that we are brought up with.
Yes.
So I personally feel that just in the name of selling things, we shouldn't use words like these. I would not want my child to learn a word like this at this age. My daughter is 10, but I'd not want like a 4 or 5-year-old saying that I'm going to a baby rave.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I feel these kind of trends, we should, mothers should be aware. Even if someone's selling this kind of a thing, we as mothers should, stand up and simply say that it's, mom-child dance party or anything like a fun get-together. So that's one thing. And another trend I feel is when this whole new trend where, people are making food for their children.
Oh, don't ask me. Yes, agreed.
And then there's a display of that food. So it's nice to do it at times, especially if you're a chef or you're a great cook. So, you do recipes and you share it with mothers. But हमारे यहाँ पे ना ऐसा बोला जाता है प्रियंका, हमारे हिंदू धर्म में कि खाना छिपा के खाते हैं, है ना? और बच्चों को तो हम आए दिन बोलते हैं, mothers are, every mother is like, so this thing नजर लग जाती है and all of that. Yeah. So खाना पुराने लोग बोलते थे कि खाना छुपा के खाया जाता है, and this new whole display of everyday food is something that I feel that it's not so important. That's my opinion.
You know, I love you for saying this because I personally feel ये ना वो जो ट्रेंड शुरू हुआ है ना खाने में ये दिया वाला, जो मदर्स बेचारी अच्छा खाना भी दे रही होती है ना श्रद्धा, they have to, you know, with that FOMO which is going on, they will try that.
Yeah.
So I feel कि I am not a person who would be, you know, following this thing.
Yeah. So I think कोई nutrition value है तो आप कर
हाँ,
सकते हो,
true,
otherwise you can
true,
avoid it.
हाँ.
Yeah.
श्रद्धा, जब हम पेरेंटिंग वाली बात पे आई गए हैं, what according to you, you think कि has parenting changed nowadays या childhood ही बदल गया है बच्चों का? I think थोड़ा इंग्लिश में अच्छा लगता है.
Priyanka, I feel that parenting and children, everything has changed because the world has changed.
Yes.
We live in a completely different world altogether. You know, when our parents see us, they think that how our upbringing was and how we were growing up. And now the growing up is a different game altogether. So now, because the environment has changed, people have changed, facilities have changed, the kind of things where our children are seeing are absolutely different. They're definitely not what we saw. हम
Right.
तो मतलब we were like I feel I was a gawar. I did not know anything.
True.
And today's children, they know everything and they must know.
Yeah.
You know, they must know in order to be more secure, in order to be more aware, intelligent. It's very important that children must know things. I feel that parenting has changed because I feel all of us have become helicopter moms.
Absolutely.
We want our children to do everything.
हाँ.
And we want कि वो डांस भी कर ले, वो ये भी कर ले, वो भी कर ले. So that's where I feel कि the child gets confused that
हाँ.
what am I supposed to actually do? So it's like everyone is doing everything, so we feel that we also have to get everything done.
हाँ.
So this whole thing where mothers are expecting children to do everything. I see there are children who don't even go back home from school.
Yeah.
They're straight away going for some classes,
हाँ.
learning something for competitions, for Olympiads. And this trend of Olympiads is one thing that I feel children are like, I feel there's a lot of pressure where the child is constantly under pressure of doing these extra examinations.
But you know, this comes from the mothers or the parents. बच्चे को तो पता ही नहीं है ना. हम वो जेनजी लिंगो यूज करते हैं ना, गोट वाला. So I tell my daughters, you don't have to be a goat. Don't just keep following the track. Go off track. ये हम जो पेरेंटिंग की बात कर रहे हैं श्रद्धा, आई फील पुराने टाइम में जो पेरेंटिंग थी, हमने वहां से एक चीज जरूर सीखी है. तो वी वर वेरी ओल्ड स्कूल, बट वी वर made to think with our minds.
Yeah.
So we chose our things.
Yeah.
But then here what is happening is that child is doing this, you should do this, either do the same thing and be the best out of it.
Yeah.
बच्चे को competition पता ही नहीं होता.
हाँ, absolutely.
Right? So who's putting the competition? As parents we are.
Yeah, absolutely. We are the ones who are actually हम बच्चों को दिखा रहे हैं वो चीजें, हम उन्हें समझा रहे हैं उसके बारे में. And then once you enroll into something, then you know that okay, अब कर लिया है तो you have to give your best.
Right.
So that's the thing. So अब आजकल यही हो रहा है कि हम लोग बच्चों को इतना ज्यादा एक्सपोजर तो दे रहे हैं, but on the other hand, I think हम बहुत प्रेशर भी डाल रहे हैं.
Childhood छीन रहे हैं ना एक तरह से.
I agree because my father-in-law keeps telling me that let her be, just let her be and let's see what she comes out with, and then she's going to come out with things beautifully.
Absolutely.
But being a mother, you always want to just
I
keep
feel
doing.
you. हाँ.
Yeah.
श्रद्धा, mom to mom, एक बहुत honest बात बताओ. Does mom guilt ever disappears?
Priyanka, I would first say that you tell me, does it disappear?
Never.
Yeah. So you have two daughters and they're I think 10 and 7, right? And I feel that every minute I have a guilt in my mind thinking ये नहीं किया, ऐसा क्यों कर दिया. So I think that's always there, and I feel even when we'll grow older and our kids get older, that guilt is also going to continue with us. It's going to be with us. So I think guilt नहीं होती है, but however much we do, we feel कम हुआ है. और कभी कभी आई फील कि बहुत ज्यादा कर दिया है, इतने की कोई नीड नहीं थी क्योंकि रिवॉर्डिंग ही नहीं था. योर चाइल्ड इज लाइक इट्स ओके, इट्स नॉट अ बिग थिंग. सो या, बट ऑनेस्टली मुझे कभी ऐसी एज सच आई हैव नेवर हैड दिस मॉम गिल्ट इन द सेंस ऑफ लीविंग माय डॉटर एनीवेयर कि मैं कहीं जा रही हूं एंड आई हैव हैड दैट गिल्ट. आई थिंक आई गिवन हर अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम, all my time, as much as I could, and as long as I can, I'm always going to be there for my daughter. That's what I feel, and that's what I think I saw my parents doing that for me, and that's what I think every mother is like
Yes,
that.
yes.
But definitely, there's a working mother.
But a mother owning up to it that I have no mom guilt, I have done my best, so that is a very nice thing to say.
I feel I have, because
Yeah.
I think that there was one time when everyone used to tell me that, why are you not coming out for a holiday? Why don't you go for a holiday alone? Then I used to tell, no, I'm gonna take her everywhere with me because I like to travel with her, because I wanted to live those moments. Maybe that's why that guilt of not leaving her behind. But yeah, the one guilt that I always have is when I scold her. At this age, when I scold her and she leaves for school, I feel like going back to the, I feel like chasing the van.
I have
and
cried
going
on
back.
this. I have cried on this, believe
Yeah.
me.
So that's one guilt that I say I have when I scold her. and
वो
feel
तो
bad.
सारी moms को रहेगी.
Yeah.
So Shraddha, when we've been talking about everything, हम एक बहुत important topic पे आ गए हैं, that is modern parenting. So in modern parenting, there is one important thing which we all need to learn, and I think everyone is doing that too. But then, what are your views on balancing the child's emotion in the present scenario?
So even if you talk about today or in the yesteryears or in the future, I think it's very, very important for a parent to be not just physically but emotionally available as well for your child, because you might just be sitting with your child, but maybe you're just scrolling through your phone
Yeah.
and reading a book, but probably that moment your child is expecting you to talk. And there are times when our child is asking us something, we're just scrolling the phone. We're just replying back to them. I think that's one thing where the child अभी वो उस एज में है जब उसको हमारा अटेंशन चाहिए, but maybe our attention is sometimes diverted into certain things. Definitely we are there for a child physically, but that emotionally and that mentally you have to be available. That's very important. Having said that, mental health, when we talk about mental health in a child, I feel that your child must always know that you are there with your child no matter what. So if your child is doing wrong, you are there to correct. If your child is doing right, you're there to reward and appreciate your child. And I think when the child always knows that I can go back to my parent, could it be the father or the mother, is one thing where the confidence builds up. And that's when children have the fear to not do wrong things at this age, maybe, and also to have to own up. For example, I tell my daughter that if you have done something, अगर आपने कुछ गलत किया है तो come and tell it to me.
Yeah.
So do not have the fear that I'm going to get scolded. हो सकता है डांट भी पड़े, but I'm still with you.
Yeah.
मैं सही में भी आपके साथ हूँ, मैं गलत में भी आपके साथ हूँ. और आज के टाइम में बच्चे बहुत इमोशनली वीक हो गए हैं.
I agree.
Looking at the surroundings, looking at our जो भी स्कूल में वो देखते हैं, घर पे देखते हैं, तो they're emotionally weak also. So at that time when your child is emotionally weak, your child must know that I can now go up and own up my mistake or my guilt or my problem to my parent. That's one way in which we can emotionally control a child.
Yeah.
And perhaps save a child from various things that a child may indulge into. So that's, I think, very, very important.
Yeah, I tell the same thing to my daughters. Happen what में कुछ भी गलती हो रही है, कुछ अच्छा हुआ है, कुछ बुरा हुआ है, किसी ने परेशान किया है, तुमने किसी को परेशान करा है, वो मत करना. But then you've done something, just come to me. Maybe I'm going to scold you, but I'm going to back you up.
Yeah.
So I always tell them I'm there. कुछ भी है बोलो.
Yeah.
I'm going to back you up.
So I feel कि every parent should build that faith in the child that my parent is sitting back at home and I can go up and tell my problem to my parent. मुझे डांट भी पड़ेगी तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, but they're there with me.
अच्छा, एक चीज और श्रद्धा, which I always tell and I feel होना चाहिए. I tell her, them, both of them actually, कि कुछ भी एक्शन कर रहे हो ना, एक बार सोच लेना कि मम्मी पापा को कैसा लगेगा या क्या रिएक्शन होगा या क्या इफेक्ट होगा. Though they're very small to understand this thing, but then I started putting it in their head, so maybe it'll work for the future tensions which we have to face as parents.
Yeah. So that's something that you inculcate in children at the right age.
Yeah.
So you keep speaking, and then जैसे there were things that our parents must have told us कभी, तो तब हम सुनते नहीं थे. But अब when we practice it, then we feel अच्छा ये तो बहुत पहले बता दिया गया.
True.
Yeah.
Somewhat, don't you feel that we are becoming like our mothers somewhere? और देयर एक्स्ट्रा वाला जो वर्जन होता है ना, हम वैसा बनते जा रहे हैं
I'm so
उनको.
definitely not like my mother because she was the coolest mom ever.
हाँ तो मेरा
I am not.
my mom was on the stricter side, but then I think I'm trying to balance both the things
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah. So these things just stay in the subconscious mind of us, of us, our children. जो हम उन्हें बोलते रहेंगे वो उनके दिमाग में बैठता जाएगा. And आज नहीं तो कल somewhere or the other they will
Right,
definitely
right.
apply it.
Shraddha, one thing that you think your daughter will remember, or you hope that she should remember about her childhood when she grows up?
That's a beautiful question, and very emotional hearing this, thinking that my child's going to grow up soon and is already growing up. I feel my daughter must remember this about her childhood, that she had the liberty to live with a full-fledged family where her grandparents, her bua, her nana, nani, and everyone was there to see her grow beautifully. To be there for her whenever there was a special occasion, whenever there was a celebration, or whenever she won something at school, she could just give them a call and tell them that today I've won this award, and everybody was there to listen to her, to praise her. So whenever we do something, and then if there is someone around us who's praising us, who appreciates us, I think that really builds up our confidence. And in children also, that's one thing that we as parents, so we do little celebrations at home for my daughter. For example, when she just made the tiny little painting at school, made sure to put it at home, have picture clicked, so that she felt that I did such a big thing. Maybe that's a very small thing, but these are small celebrations you do. A second thing that I feel my daughter must remember, I am a very religious person. I kind of do things that I feel my daughter should also do. That also includes reading a Hanuman Chalisa, or writing Ram Ram, or practicing gratitude, being thankful for little things that we get in life. So I feel these little things that we practice with her in her childhood should stay with her in her future. I hope it does. And if that remains with her, and these little feelings of gratitude and knowing that my family was always there for me is the most beautiful part of her childhood, I feel.
And that's the most happy thing to raise a happy child.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's what is the purpose. We want to raise happy children.
So Shraddha, coming to an end, let's do a quick rapid fire with you.
Okay.
So tell me, early bird or night owl?
Night owl any day.
Being a mother also.
being a person who likes to go out and chill after the motherhood.
Yeah, when the baby sleeps.
Yeah.
Coffee or chai?
Any day chai. Always chai.
Are you a strict or a cool mom?
I'm strict.
One word your daughter would use?
Like often the word that she uses. These days she started saying bro.
Yeah, this is ये लिंगो बहुत तगड़ा वाला है. One parenting myth.
That your child is independent. They're never independent.
Indoor or outdoor play?
I prefer outdoor play as much as possible.
I need this answer. Books or screens?
Any day books. Perhaps, provided they read it.
Yeah. One habit every child should learn before the age of 5.
I feel personal hygiene is very important, and जितनी जल्दी हम अपने बच्चों को ये सिखा दें, personal hygiene and protecting themselves from all things. Yeah.
Then one thing parents should stop saying.
That applies to me the most. Then I think hushed parenting is something. Jaldi karo. I think that.
Yeah, I need to learn that.
Yeah.
One quality every mother should have.
I think to take it easy in life, no stress.
Yeah, jaldi mat karo. One pressure you would remove from the mothers, or you would want
to make them, to make your child available every time. हर चीज करनी है. ये ओलंपियाड भी करना है, कंपटीशन भी करना है. I think it's okay. नहीं भी कर रहा है तो चलेगा यार. It's okay.
So it comes to take it easy. One thing your daughter taught you.
She's still teaching me to be patient, and I'm not.
Okay, so one, tell me one thing that which sums up your parenting mantra.
I feel every day you're learning something new with a child. I feel you learn to be a better human being around a child. You feel that you've conquered it, but then you still feel there's a lot remaining. And I feel हर बार हम एक better human being बनते हैं अपने बच्चों को देख के. For example, I scold my child and I feel कि मैंने इतना डांट दिया और मुझे इतना बुरा लग रहा होता है, और थोड़ी देर बाद में when I ask my child, she's forgotten. उसको याद भी नहीं है, you know, she's just moved on. And because for her, it's her mother, you know, for her mother being the perfect person for her, who's always there for her. For me, it's like my daughter has to be a good person, my daughter has to be good at studies, she has to be very good in dancing, she has to be very good at art. मैं तो इतना सब सोच रही हूँ, उसको सिर्फ एक ही चीज दिख रही है. She is my mother and she is there for, and I'm very happy. डांट भी दिया है तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, she is my mom. So that's the thing.
Okay. So tell me, success or peace?
Peace is very important, but success के साथ में peace मिले तो nothing like it.
Very nice. Can you complete motherhood is?
Motherhood is divine. It's so divine. It's a beautiful, beautiful feeling. It's a beautiful experience.
Thank you so much, Shraddha. And we had a beautiful time with you. And I definitely, as a mother, learned so much about being a mother and how to be a better mother.
Thank you so much, Priyanka. Thank you. And I really feel that such conversations are very alarming for you, because then again you think about it that whatever you've said is something that you now feel that, was I really doing this all this while, and now I have to start doing this. So I think there's one thing I'd like to tell mothers like me, that we will make mistakes, we're going to scold our children, we're going to stumble upon a lot of things, but in the end we're all here to make the world a better place. And that's when, you know, we become a happy person, we make our children happy people. And this is like a teamwork. So a mom and a child together, that's a team that creates motherhood and parenting, a beautiful journey together.
So I hope that you all liked this beautiful episode on motherhood, and do watch the whole episode and give your beautiful comments, likes and shares. Thank you so much.